Alright, Mopar people, welcome back to the channel. Just Mopar Joe. I'm in the old 72 Roadrunner, and if you remember, I showed you he actually had a pistol grip shifter somebody stuck in here, and he does not like that. It's a preferred taste kind of thing for an automatic. So I'm pulling it. It was real simple, just an Allen headed screw right there. I got it out of the way, and after I pulled it off, I went ahead and just set the console out. It only had a few screws in it. They weren't really the correct screws. And now I'm pulling the shifter plate here, this top plate. I'm gonna clean it really well, and I'm gonna check out the light underneath it. Be sure it works. Clean the black plastic so that when it's shifting through gears and the lights are on, it'll actually light up there correctly. So I'm only one bolt away from having this off. I thought maybe I should film that. They probably won't know what's going on in there. I've got some little interior stuff I'm going to show you today. On this GUL, someone, good, bad, or ugly, has stuck a piece of 5/8 heater hose or something around that shaft. It looks like it would kind of take up some slack there. There's probably a piece missing, and that's what they came up with. So not the worst thing I've ever seen. I can already tell. Here's that shifter setup with the old line through it, and you'll notice there's a bulb hole, but there's no bulb. So I would want that if it was my car. I'm gonna track one down and throw in there for him. Not a big deal. I've got a new shifter handle. I'm gonna lube this shifter also, just because it's kind of, you know, the old school slap shifter. Let me see if I can get it back right, but yeah, the bolts need to be in it. But I'm gonna get it lubed up before it all goes back together, clean this up really nicely, and throw them a light bulb in. So nothing to it. Real quick, show you what I got going. I've got this thing cleaned up. Somebody at some point looked like they tried to take a flat screwdriver and just scrape. The chrome's kind of pitted up. That's the best I could do it with some steel wool and a little bit of polish. The black plastic, it looks a lot nicer. I actually hit it with some Mother's protectant. I'll show you that. So it's protectant. It's not the whatever that vinyl whatever one is, but this protectant is like the best stuff you can get. You can get it at O'Reilly's, and it is way better than Armor All. Armor All leave your stuff kind of greasy. This is actually, it'll give you good shine and protect. So highly recommend. Rubber vinyl plastic. It'll bring these old Mopar dashes and door panels and stuff. You can just soak them down and leave it 30 minutes or so, come back and wipe it over, spray it again, wipe it over. Like I'll probably do the seats in this car just because they're nasty, and the door panels. But I hit this black plastic with it, and I wanted to show you real quick the cool part of this, and this is why I feel so obligated to hook up the light for this. There's my headlight. Most of y'all Mopar people already know this, but I wanted to show. So there's park. Whenever you shift, you go to reverse. Reverse is kind of a red. That's freaking cool. There's our yellowy neutral. Green for drive, second, and first. Pretty cool. Yeah, so I've got to find that light and get it hooked up for him. I've got an extra one around here somewhere, and I will lube that shifter. I want to show it to you real quick. Alright, here's that shifter, and another reason why Mopars are the best. So we're in park right there. There's reverse, and I pull back one more. That's neutral. This is third. So you got to push down, and you see my spring here is kind of catching. Oh, there we go. All right, so there's neutral, third, push down on that. That should be popping back up. So This spring here could be a little bit worn, but more than likely it's just corroded in here and needs lubed really well. I'm gonna lube it and see how it works. But see if we can go all the way. All right, so we're in first. If this is popped up like it's supposed to, it won't let you go but one gear at a time. So if you're aggressively driving and boom, you're in second, right? Just barely bumping back, and then you can keep driving, RPM, boom, you're in third, and it won't let you go to neutral, right? Till you hit the old and then go. So pretty sweet. I had one of these in a 73 Challenger 340 car, and it was definitely the coolest part of the whole car. If you can't have a 4-speed, this is the way to go in my opinion. So first, second, third, see? Neutral. Alright, here's my best pro tip of the day. I don't know how pro it is, but we'll see. So you can see the shifter there. There's a lot of red drippy grease on it. I started with my white lithium and ran out. There it is. So there's my STP can. I take a dab of grease like that on the end of my stick and carefully place it in all the cracks and crevices that I could get to. But it's pretty cold. I mean, it's cold for Arkansas right now, like 40 degrees. It's probably 55 here in the shop. So I've got the grease all around where I need it, but I don't have it exactly in that place. So there's my standard blowgun. I got just enough pressure left. So anywhere that there's grease that needs to go into cracks and crevices, I'll just take my blowgun. Example, like pushing down there. That's it. Now, T-handle's on. This must have been an aftermarket T-handle of some kind. That chrome trim piece actually popped off a second ago, but I've got it glued on right now, so it should be good. I had to find a set screw for it, but I got my light under there so you can check it out. So let's see if she works. There's reverse, you can see the red. Neutral. Drive is green. 2, 1. There we are. So, does it ratchet? 1, 2. Can't go to neutral, so you push the button. Reverse park. That's it. So, thank y'all for watching.